We are at the corner of 6th Street and Ogden, and we are here at the El Cortez. This is a hotel casino that has been continuously operating in Las Vegas since 1941. We are in downtown Las Vegas, and the reason I am doing a video tour of this casino hotel is that I had a request. And of course, as I have said before, I always answer my requests. There is valet parking here. I happen to park in a garage, and very nicely the elevator took me directly into the casino. I then came out the front door and am across the street doing this filming. So let's find out about the El Cortez. Across from the entry to the El Cortez is this long public parking area. It would be extremely convenient to park here and go to the casino, and the street on the far end is Las Vegas Boulevard. However, one pays to park here. This is the roof of the area where cars pull in, and Sammy Davis, a Las Vegas legend, is playing on the musical background. Now we are at the corner of 6th Street and Fremont, and taking a look at the El Cortez from this vantage point. We are very near the Fremont Street Experience up this way, and we are across the street from Container Park. Can't quite see it from here. That's where that dome is. The El Cortez has had a history of interesting ownership. A number of gangsters, including Bugsy Siegel, were one-time owners. And a very famous name in Las Vegas history, Jackie Gone, owned the El Cortez and lived at the site for many, many years. The current owners of the El Cortez are Ike Gaming, and they have made some improvements, I'm told, but I can't pinpoint exactly which ones. I know inside there is no musty smell. As old as this place is, it's very pleasant, and as I will say a number of times, I love the music they play. With its colorful history, the El Cortez Hotel and Casino has been listed in the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. So if you come to the El Cortez, you are coming to a historical building. If you like custom rugs, the El Cortez has one right before the entrance. Right across from the entrance door is this beautiful car. It's a 1941 Lincoln Zephyr Coupe that rolled off the assembly lines the same year the El Cortez was born, 1941. I hadn't seen a spa here, but I did see a sign that talked about the NV Spa upstairs, Mondays through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m., and upstairs is a beauty salon, the Terry Ray Beauty Salon. And a gentleman earlier had told me that this beautiful stairway also was the stairway to the executive offices. Look at this magnificent stairway, and wow. A tall ceiling, a long bar, and the first of the machines that you can see to play, and hotel registration. It really is quite a beautiful place if you take into account what you're seeing on the ceilings, the hand railings, the way that the casino is divided. it would seem to me it would be easy to find your way around. In this same area are tower room elevators, and I would caution people who are reserving rooms at El Cortez, there are some rooms that are accessible only via stairway, but obviously the tower rooms have elevators, and those elevators are next to a gift shop, which looks like it's not too elaborate, but if you need an aspirin or a Tums, I'm sure you can get them here. I'll test this out later, but this sign says that the El Cortez has 42% looser slots than the Las Vegas Strip, and just right over here a gentleman hit something and everybody's cheering and the screen is full of activity, and the sign continues to say 34% looser slots than the Clark County average. So if you're a slot player, you might want to try the El Cortez. The place to eat at El Cortez is Siegels 1941. It is a relatively new restaurant, about 3 years old, and it is open morning, noon, and night. The restaurant features pictures of Bugsy Siegel, who was part owner of the restaurant at one time. He's a handsome guy, and he decorates the restaurant. We're going to take a look at the menu at Siegels 1941 because I had seen a sign in another part of the casino that indicated there were some interesting names of some of the offerings. So here is the Bugsy Siegel burger, the Lucky Luciano burger, the Meyer Lansky burger, the Virginia Hill Flamingo burger, the Mo Green Veggie, I assume that's a burger. And the cocktails, we have Siegel Spritzer, Meyer Lansky Mule, Virginia's Margarita, etc., etc. This is a nice place. Decor is nice. Not exactly cheap, but let's hope that the offerings are tasty. I'm looking in the ladies' restroom, which is near the restaurant. Looks nice and has the sounds of most restrooms. Lots of slots at El Cortez, and what's nice is that the music is very calming. A lot of Frank Sinatra, and I can't remember who else I heard, but they were all familiar to me as a mature adult. Nothing loud and banging, etc. The noise is from the machines. As the sign says, this is the race and sports book. Looks like I just saw a little cartoon. I think that was an ad. It's somewhat unusual, small and intimate, and lots of screens. And another great stairway, complete with historical pictures going up. A beautiful cashier's cages with the decorative iron on the windows. Very nice. Another bar in another casino area. And look over here, classic coin slots. And you can hear the quarters dropping, hopefully. So if you like quarters and dollars and cups and that kind of thing, come down to the El Cortez. If you like pizza, there is the Naked City Pizza Shop. And here's the price. Ice cold 16-ounce cold beer and a slice of pizza, $6. Can't beat that. There is a tiny place to play Keno here too. And I suppose you can play Keno and look at the baseball game in progress. This is called Ikes Bar, and it is what the name says. It's a bar, and looks like more baseball is playing. And you can play video poker while you're drinking beer, watching baseball. and playing poker. The Fiesta Room is a meeting room, and we can take a look in here. So it could accommodate quite a few people. There's a crowd here at Club Cortez because they're having a special drawing, and if your name is called, you get to spin the wheel, and who knows, you might win, holy cow, a lot of money. I wondered where local entertainer Rita Lim appeared at the El Cortez because I knew she was down here. Apparently, it's right behind us at the Parlor Bar. It's early and the Parlor Bar is not filled, but here it is, and it turns into a sexy lounge when Rita Lim appears here on Friday nights. So there is entertainment at the El Cortez on weekends. And if you like table games, they are here. And crowded on a Thursday night. This is the parking area at the El Cortez. When I went up the large structure entered from behind the casino, nice, clean, and I drove up and around it seemed, and when I went to the elevators, which were very near where I parked, I kept asking, what floor are we on? What floor are we on? Well, there's a big 2 there, but I couldn't imagine this was the 2nd floor because it seemed I drove so far. It was a 2nd floor. Got off the elevator, my car was right there. And from the parking area, you can see the glittering slipper that welcomes people to Fremont Street. And I had a good time here too. I gambled and I'm a $20 winner, so I guess I'll have to believe the signs. This is a very interesting place. The music, as I said, is very pleasant. A lot of songs I know, and the ambiance of the place is very nice. Generally speaking, it's a quiet place, and if you like to play slots, there are plenty of them here.